Know they ready to hunt us, feed off the culture they funded. Don't know which way y'all be running, but still I'm standing for something. Motherfuck the demons, they hunt us, they know they sound as I call. Gin and juice hold the time, they can't really help but be honest. They either hate you or love you, but still they hooked on the phonics. But it's also ironic, they're still the culture that con us. Water down our sonics, they say that power is knowledge. My energy, he the wildest, he turn up on you the loudest. They try to do me
Some of these documentaries is really to see the old Atlanta. Me and my boy Jalen here are both from Southwest Zone 4, Kelmerton Road, both literally grew up the same. Went to Bunch, then went to Mays, all APS, if y'all don't know, Atlanta Public Schools. And so many things are changing in Atlanta. A lot of people moving here. You got the new infrastructure, new developments. But there's also a lot of things that's been here that me and my boy Jalen here met our friends. We met our best friends. We met our first loves. We met, we went there with our families. Right now we sitting on the steps where me and Jalen used to come to the movies in middle school. It's called Magic Johnson Theater. So it's like we didn't see no other perfect opportunity than start right here on these steps. So today we're gonna be taking you here on Greenbrier Mall campus, Magic Johnson Theater, Macy's. You got Burlington here that's gone. You got everything. So this is what we're gonna be talking about today on Old Atlanta Tales. And Jalen, if you could just hop in and just tell them, your story.
Yeah, I'm Jalen Myers. All day, every day, Southwest Atlanta, graduated Tuskegee University, and Magic Johnson Theater was a staple of my childhood. Yep. Elementary to middle school. You couldn't wait to be able to go to the movies on the weekend. Greenbrier was everything.
Everything.
You can get everything in Greenbrier.
Everything.
You can go in there, get your shoes, go in there. And
all drip, everything.
Then come out, go to the movies.
Same day.
You know what I'm saying? Same day. It's just something that's real close to us,
Yep, right here.
And, we used to walk these streets, you know what I'm saying? Me,
safely.
Delvin, DeMario, you know what I'm saying? Just walk the Greenbrier Mall. It's something we come to every single day and just see how I just went away and came back. And it's so devastating. I just started asking questions on why. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Why can't we just keep this development up? Why we have to be so stagnated and move somewhere else? What's the reason why we just can't develop the area that we are in right now? Right
for
now.
Us. And to invite other people into our space, just how we're invited to other spaces. I remember, I want to tell a story right quick to kind of go with your friend group, how you grew up with them over here in Kelmerton Road. So I had some best friends that I grew up with. And they would come over to my house during the summer. I live right here, not even half a mile from Greenbrier, as I'm sitting right here in my first childhood home, right here down the street from where we sitting. Every summer, we would walk to Greenbrier every day. We did not miss a day.
Oh, man.
You want to know why we did that, though?
What?
It was a safe place for us. We knew everybody from school, from Atlanta Public Schools. Everybody was here in Greenbrier. We'll come get something to eat, and we'll walk back. And then about 2 hours later, we walking back. And I'm telling that story because that's something that will forever be close to me. With those best friends that I grew up with, that I'm still cool with to this day. We still share that story. No matter where we go, like I've been gone in Florida for 8-some years now. I come back and I'm still sitting on these steps right here today with you.
Exactly.
So it's something about really creating that culture. But the whole reason of this documentary is to use it as a vehicle through film creation to make sure that people are understanding what's really happening. And then after they understand what's happening, that's when we all come together to see what we can do. And we want to tell these stories and get that feel good out to know, what we went through and what we loved and what we love about our community, man.
Man, most definitely. Like this beautiful building right there. Why can't this beautiful building be like the innovation center?
Innovation center,
why
tech
can't
hub.
Teach people a tech hub? Like why we can't use it for teach girls how to do hair? There's so many different things that we can come together as a collective to make this wonderful building and not just have it just looking as a waste. You know what I'm saying? Or having the people who owned it. Maybe the people who owned it might be sitting on it and holding it. I'm not knowing what they're doing. I did hear about West End talking about they're going to knock down the West End and turn West End into some apartments.
Yeah.
Now, if Greenbrier is devastated, West End is devastated, the only two malls we can go to is in Cumberland and Lenox, and those two malls are not necessarily in our neighborhoods.
Not everybody got transportation.
Not everybody got transportation. Not everybody has the money to be able to afford to close in those stores. So, why are we going somewhere else and always have to build them up, and not building up our own place where we can come go? Greenbrier Mall still be packed to this day with the least amount of stores in it. So, just finding different ways to how we can just keep elevating like how Atlantic Station do. Why Atlantic Station can just keep change every 2, 3, 4 years, but Greenbrier hasn't changed in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Hasn't been touched.
It's actually kind of completed. When you think about it.
Right.
And then we got Camp Creek too. Camp Creek used to be nothing but trees. Next thing I knew, I don't know if you remember when we was in middle school, kind of like the end of middle school, beginning of Mays High School. Then it was cool to go to Camp Creek, which is a little bit further than here. You know, I'm less than a mile, but then it became cool to go to Camp Creek. Back then, I'm thinking, oh, all my friends going to Camp Creek, I'm going too. But I didn't know that was my first ever introduction to gentrification. And then now, knowing that I have Gentry Spot and I created that, and now knowing where it started from, again, it started with the people that I'm still close with today, who I created that friendship with, that love with, where we noticed that, you know, we're going to go where other people are, who, not everybody look like us, but it's a new development. It's nice, you know. We were told to go home at 9 p.m. We never got told that on these steps. So why are we always trying to go somewhere else where we're not really wanted?
It wasn't made for us, you know what I'm saying? They put things like, you know, like, I guess when Camp Creek was being built, you know, it's kind of like really South Fulton, College Park. That was more for like, I guess, more the affluent black or, people with a little bit, more money. So I guess like those 9 o'clock stipulations and seeing when they had people just driving from Greenbrier, and then those drove, they feel like they had to police themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The way we did it, because you guys just kind of reaped all the benefits and wanted to take all the money from what we loved and what we wanted to do. So we end up kind of inconveniencing you, y'all end up inconveniencing us. So how about we just build up our own and invite you over here, and then we can go over there if we want to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we got our own sitting right here. So
let's talk about the history of Greenbrier. What you got for them?
Yeah, man, history of Greenbrier. Chick-fil-A, the number one Chick-fil-A is my favorite restaurant.
Ever.
The first ever Chick-fil-A was right over there in Greenbrier.
Yep, in our hood. Where we from?
Where we from. And I guess Chick-fil-A decided they didn't want to, fun and things around it, or I don't know why, or just understanding, but that was their flagship going on. Why their flagship place doesn't look up to par with all these other amazing places that they have. Chick-fil-A is my favorite restaurant, most definitely.
Fast food for real.
I go there every single day. I'm probably gonna go there after.
And just knowing
but I'm just saying, knowing that,
right
that flagship started right here, and looking the way it is right now, it's still devastating. You got trash over here, trash over there.
Yeah, weeds going up. Yeah.
They ain't want to come cut it. They got it fake sectioned out there. No real change.
Cones. Ain't no real change. But they do that to and it's like a psychology behind this too that I feel like we're not really tapping into. And again, with this documentary, there's a reason why, for some reason, we like to go further away from where we're from to feel like, maybe white ice is colder, maybe just other malls are better just because they're in my neighborhood. How come I can't see Greenbrier as the Lenox? Because I remember I used to travel to the perimeter malls, Lenox's. Dre, if you're watching this, me and you used to get on that train every Saturday, go to Lenox, go to those high-end stores. Nothing was wrong with that at that time because we were just kids and having fun. But now when you think about it, how come we didn't have that same energy to come to
taking
Greenbrier?
That money, taking all them sales tax, all that money, they just accruing up in there, and then I guess we're not having the same type of sales over here apparently.
Yeah.
Like why that something can work in another neighborhood or something like that? What do we got to change either about ourselves or change about our situation to be able to allow us to be able to move how they move and understand those systems and develop those systems for ourselves.
For sure.
When are we gonna stop buying somebody else's system and trying to build a system for ourselves? When can we put it together ourselves instead of talking about what we need to fix? How about we fix it for ourselves?
We fix it for ourselves?
So, you can teach a man how to catch a fish and teach a man how to fish, and he can eat for a lifetime.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Just being able to keep those ideas going, like far as elevating and keep pushing on these ideas. Like this is what I got on my chest, Platinum Slang Records. It was started by my daddy back in 2001. This is a great idea. The business, did what it did, and it's still not around today. But I actually picked it up and I'm starting it for myself. Great ideas don't die because energy is not created or destroyed, only transferred.
Yep. Come on, man. It only transfers, and if we can understand that. I don't want to take it too deep, but if we can understand that, we can even reach back as far as we want to and get that energy that's still there. Who built that Tuskegee University? Who built that FAMU? Who built that Greenbrier? Who built that Bethune-Cookman? Whatever may have you. That energy has transferred, but we gotta know where to go get that energy though, to bring it to our neighborhoods, man.
Never wanna switch, I kept it solid, and it is what it is. Really gotta see it, I call it. Never wanna switch, I kept it solid.